Welcome to Consult Advisor, an ICT consulting services company. In the previous video we explored the Outlook calendar interface. In this video we will look at events, group calendars, sharing and settings. Let's begin by creating events in Outlook calendar. At the top under the Home tab, select the date where you want the event to appear. In this example we will choose Tuesday, March 24th. Once the date box turns blue, click New Event. These options appear. Let us choose the event time first. Click on this time option here. Click on the start time and choose the time that you want. For example, from 11:30 a.m. And keep the end time 12 p.m. Then enter a title. For this example I will write History. Next, click here to invite the person you want to study with. Write the student's name or email address. If a note appears explaining that this is not the primary calendar, this simply means the event is being added to a secondary calendar, not your default one, which in this case is the studying calendar that we have created in the last video. Always make sure which calendar you are using. Click here to add a location. For example, I'll type online because it will be an online meeting. Click here to add a description. I'll write a short description. And you may also attach documents if needed. To do so, click on this attachment icon and choose Files from the options available. At the top of the event window we also have more options. Click on this icon to choose how to appear to others, such as free or busy or working elsewhere. I'll keep it busy. Click on this clock icon to set a reminder for the event. Choose the time you want. For this example I will choose 1 hour before. Click on this icon to choose a category. I'll choose the green one. And we can also decide whether the event is public or private by clicking on this lock icon. For this one I will choose private. If we want the event to repeat we can use the series option, but for now we'll set it as a one-time event. And if we click the arrow beside Send, we can either save it as a draft or send the event now. There is also an option at the top right to open the event in a separate tab. Once everything is ready, review the details, then click Send. You can now see the event on the calendar. Now let's create a recurring event. This time, instead of creating an event for one day only, we will make it repeat automatically. First, let's choose the day of the event. Let's go to April 6th, select it, and click New Event. Choose the date and time. I'll choose the start time 9 a.m. and end time 10 a.m. Click on the recurring button here. Notice that once we click it the series button at the top will be selected. And if we click it again the recurring event will turn off and it will turn back to an occurrence event. Then we have to choose the days that we want the event to occur on. I'll select all days except weekend days. Notice here we can choose when this event will be repeated. I will keep it as repeat every 1 week. We also have an end date for the series. We click on it here. And choose a date. For example, I want this event to happen weekly until the end of June. Then enter the event title. I'll write English lesson. Then I will invite a student. You can add any other details if you want to. For now I will keep it this way. Then click Send. We can now see that the event is no longer for one date only, but repeats automatically based on the recurrence we selected. Now let's check the student's calendar. We can see that the student received an email. Let's open it. Then accept the event. Now let's check the calendar. We can now see the events. but we always need to make sure that we are selecting the same calendar the student was invited to. Now we go back to the organizer's calendar and check how we can cancel events. We click on the event here. Then select Cancel. At this point we can choose to cancel only this event. And we can also add a short message. Then click Send. Or we can delete all the events in the series, so this time click on this. Then click Send. Once an event is cancelled, the invited account will receive a notification and an email that the event is cancelled. Now let's see how we can create a group calendar. To create a group, click on this app button here. Then choose Groups. Then click New Group. Now enter the group details. For this example, let's name the group Grade 9. If needed, add a short description. You can also choose the privacy settings depending on how the group should be used. Once everything is ready, click Create. Now let's add a member to this group. For this example, we will add a student and keep him as a member. Once selected, confirm to add the student to the group. Now the student becomes a member of the Grade 9 group and can access the shared group content available to members. Notice that if we go back to the calendar, we can see the Grade 9 group under the group section. Now let's see how this appears from the student's side. When the student opens Outlook and goes to the group section, the Grade 9 group is now available. Let's go back to the organizer's account and create an event in the group calendar, then check it in the student's account. Make sure to open the Grade 9 group calendar. Select a date and create an event. Once the details are ready, save the event. Now we can see that the event appears in the student's calendar as well. This shows how group calendars can be used to keep members updated. In the next video, we will learn how to share calendars and explore the main settings in Outlook Calendar. For more video tutorials, visit our channel.